It's hot.
That's silly California weather.
Oh yeah, God, I'm so scared right now. It's 110 in various parts of the city,
Oh God.
105 down here. Oh, in my room.
Well, I'll pretty sure I'll find out what it's like when I get down there.
uh,
I'm heading to Disneyland at the end of June.
that's right, you are.
And here's something that you're gonna love, Tabby. It's like 60 degrees over here.
I want to be over there.
The inside of my car is like 80 degrees and sticky as hell because it's black interior, black exterior. I was boned when I came out of work. It's like
Grabbing
I came out of like an
keys.
80-degree kitchen, and it's
Oh,
like step into the car, and I suddenly start melting into the seat
Okay.
through osmosis.
So first of all, let's get some important news out of the way. So
Okay.
in September, Tyrik is gonna be getting super busy with school and stuff. So, but he's gonna try to keep Tuesdays open as much as he can.
Okay.
And and you, of course, you said the stream is not happening next week. It is happening the following week. Sorry about that, streamers. But and of course the week after, so we're going to be not streaming for about 2 weeks.
All right.
The other thing, is, of course, my surgery is coming up, so I don't know what my availability is going to be like. And that, let me see. Other stuff. Right.
And then also, sorry, go ahead.
Division 2 is getting a major story update in July.
Huh.
But it's a story update. It's not like, I don't know what the content's going to be, but basically they're holding to their promise, and they're basically adding more content for people to give people stuff to do. And again, this is really making this Division 2 to be the loot shooter that is currently kicking everyone else's asses.
Well, that's cool. Hey, Tyrik, say something just very quickly.
Say something just really quickly. Saying something really quickly. Ooh, specialized.
I can hear him. Can you hear him?
I just need to make certain that he's coming up on the stream.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
That would be
And I'm
yeah.
Right.
really hoping that my stream is not being jittery right now, because it is buffering like hell.
Oh, that's
I
not
see.
good.
That's not good at all. Now,
No,
I think the point I was trying to make earlier is, so basically, Division 2 is getting some story updates, but basically all the games that I've been playing lately have all gotten major updates around the summer, and I cannot play them all. I can't. I love them, but I can't. I can't like put the time in for all of them. So gonna need to start reconsidering how to do schedule things. What I do know is that basically Elder Scrolls Online is probably going to be the most expendable, so I'm probably going to have to shelf it and just basically reduce it to a crew. Destiny 2 is the important one. It's the one that I have to care about, because it's basically the story that I've been waiting for, and when you have a game that is so dependent on routine, like most MMOs, like this game is an exception. You don't want to be left behind. You do not ever want to be left behind for a game like this. So, I'm going to have to basically focus most of my time on that, while at the same time I'm going to be focusing more on Division, because was a good game at launch, and it's getting better, and it's just getting better and better with every expansion. So this is the one I'm gonna need. I'm gonna want to actually put the time in. You know,
Division 1, or you mean Division 2?
Division 2.
Okay.
Division 2.
That's what I...
Sorry.
That's what I thought.
Was that confusing?
Only because I might have to reiterate a few things again with you. All that trying to make certain everybody could hear me on the stream while the streaming is buffering. I might have missed a few details, but most things I got that we're gonna be fractured a little bit with our streaming schedule.
Yeah, we're gonna be fractured with the streaming schedule. Basically, I'm gonna have to with so many games getting updates, I'm gonna have to pick and choose what games I'm gonna focus on, what I'm not. And but the good news is I'm gonna be focusing more on Division now because of new content coming up, and so I'm gonna want to at least stay somewhat caught up. But I don't need to. But they've also did some changes to the routine where I don't need to be around as much, so I can just as easily just play casually, while I focus more honestly on appeasing Lord Callist.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just that's about it. That's about it for the important stuff. I just wanted you to know that basically things are going to be changing, but some for the better, some for the worse, and
right.
But we're just gonna take it one day at a time, basically.
Right. And just a mini reminder, unless you did bring this up, and I'm sorry, I won't be available for this Tuesday's stream.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I heard.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I'm not. Well, my family's coming on the 18th, so I don't think I'd be available either.
Gotcha.
Especially since they're going to take me over to Tucanos to celebrate my 33rd birthday.
Cool.
I'm old.
I'm older than you.
We're old. What? How old are you,
Yes.
Tyrik?
34 in November.
Oh. I'm still older.
Yep.
I hate that. I hate that very much.
I see. You sound younger than me.
I know. That's the bizarre thing. I'm the oldest one in my group of friends.
Well, how old are you?
Yet,
like 40?
I'm 34.
Oh. Well, you're not that old.
Well, I thank you for saying that.
Just never. One thing I've learned. Important thing is never say that a woman is old.
Nope, that will end in tears.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, I'm just currently gathering ceramics to finish donating to this project.
Gotcha.
Like, basically, the major thing I'm going after in this game right now is blueprints. I don't really need much else. I could try to go towards trying to do the raid eventually, which is a whole level of insanity. Like raids are insane. Like no matter what the game is. So you can't, if you don't have the time to do them, then you probably shouldn't bother. The good news though is that Division 2 is not about the end game. Like it's like there is a routine. There is a routine to it, but the routine is not important. What's important is just the journey. And it's going to be a long.
It's very soon in that regard.
Yeah, exactly. Like so, it's a lot like Elder Scrolls Online or Borderlands, where it's like you can just pretty much do it. You can pretty much enjoy the journey at your own pace, and you're not being rushed to get to the end, like Star Trek Online or Destiny 2 or DC Universe Online or World of Warcraft or the most most MMOs. Which is why I guess Diablo would count if it's sort of an MMO.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, but it doesn't have a routine either. It's all about the journey in that one too.
Yeah, because it actually has a story. It has a storyline.
A story that not many people like, but it's a story.
Yeah, I mean, a story is a story is a story.
A story is 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 a story. Nick.
Exactly.
Okay, I probably should link up with you guys now because I'm trying to
you
go
don't
after-
want to. You don't. Okay,
You don't
wait,
wanna
hold on. I'm not. You
He's
don't want to.
currently at level 35.
Ah.
It will end in tears. I will laugh, but it will end in tears.
We all laugh, Tyrik. We're all laugh here.
Okay. Oh, nice Alice.
You'll flow too?
Nice American McGee's Alice reference there.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
That sounded almost Pennywise-ish. You'll float too kind of deal.
I think that's what I was trying to channel. It just didn't come out right.
Die faster, die faster.
Also, the newest update's apparently going to take us to the zoo.
Ooh.
Sounds like TF fetish feel right there.
Yes.
I mean, I've already had some ideas in the past, like on how to do TF in Division, but none of it's really sound. Okay, let me see if I got enough now. There we go. I have enough.
Okay.
Now I can go back to the base. No, my beautiful base, no!
I am poking my cat. He seems unamused.
Hermes?
So Tyrik was telling me that he really hasn't had time to do much of what he planned to do. What about you, Tabby? Were you able to do anything?
No, I screwed up and didn't put any time in this either. Mostly because of
Okay.
work.
Am I the okay?
Mostly because of work, other things happened, and a heat wave kind of screwed me over and made me feel way too drained to want to do anything.
Oh, I feel that. Okay, so I guess I'm the only one who's caught. I guess. Oh, okay, so I'm the only one who basically got caught up. Well, that's
Unfortunately.
okay. Fortunately, I have enough time for all of you.
Huzzah!
For all of. Okay, not that funny.
Wrath, you're our hero.
Oh dear. I'm surrounded by insanity.
Welcome to my stream.
Yes, it's not like I've been here before. Wait, who are you?
Okay, so what was the blueprint this time? Climbing gloves, really? That's not that great.
No.
Blueprints are blueprints. I want weapon mods.
Or weapons.
Well, that too, but okay. Also, people. Okay, so there's some talk where people are saying that we need to people shouldn't level up their crafting bench past 19 because apparently the weapons mods are more powerful than what the end game offers.
I disagree.
This is fucked. Wake up, sheep.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Because if you don't level up your weapon bench, how the fuck do you have your, weapon damage up? I mean, you'll be doing mostly specialized, and high-end gear produces a shit ton more damage. Oh god, that's a shotgun.
You're right on that shade tech cache.
Okay, all right. I think I'm good now for the time being. Okay. Hopping on this Afro Sergeant.
I think somebody's stalking me. I hear gunfire.
Okay. Meantime, I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm just gonna step away from the PS4, just get started on dinner because I can't forget about that.
No problem.
Oh no, dinner isn't.
I am at the.
Who routinely never has lunch on Tuesdays. Food's important.
While we wait on that, I am just simply trying to take care of recovering a Shade Tech cache mission here.
Ah yes, Shade Tech. Those things we need for things, such stuff and things.
Now to hope to God that I don't get ambushed. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Aim sucks, and I can't do anything. Okay. Please stop. Please stop. Please shoot. Ah! I am very fucking aware. I gotta be quiet. I gotta be. I gotta be careful how I shout right now. I have to have the door open. Oh, okay. I didn't go too far. That's fine. Okay. I have to have the door open to get air to circulate in my room, or I will just completely melt. But that also means I can't be too loud right now, so I don't disturb everybody downstairs.
Melting is bad.
He is.
Like swooping. Swooping is bad.
Okay,
Name that reference.
Chum bucket.
No,
No,
sorry.
I don't know what the
Dragon Age Origins.
I wouldn't have known that then.
Alistair. I forget who does the voice to Morgan's character, who is voiced by Claudia Black of all people.
Huh. Neat.
And Claudia Black is in fact awesome. If you've seen later seasons of Stargate, you will she's in it.
That is also a show Those are also two shows I never got a chance to get into. Yeah, there's a lot of shows, both in the past and current, that I just have not really had time to really pay attention to, despite how popular and well praised they are. I'm just usually in my own little world half the time, thinking of my own shows.
Yeah, I know the feeling. The only one that's really out on these today that I would recommend is The Expanse.
That's good.
And that one is just sci-fi and beautiful sci-fi. Scary as hell horror sci-fi, but still sci-fi. Like the entire first season is basically about this person's case, and it's at this like galactic level, like solar system level insanity. Yes, my lord.
Who else wants some? I've got bullets for days.
I think that's the only thing we have a surplus of in the division. Not food, not water. We have surplus of bullets.
Yes, surprisingly.
Okay, alright. Let me just pour in the rice. This dinner is effectively garbage, but my brother will eat it. That's what's important.
I am gonna need mods to increase my accuracy.
So anyway, first let's talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about with Tabby for some time.
Damn it, more of them.
Let's talk movies for a moment. Starting with Detective Pikachu. Did you went and saw it, right, Tabby?
Yes, I did.
Did you see it, Tyrik?
I have not.
Do you care if we talk about it?
No, go ahead.
Do you care if we spoil anything?
And that goes for anyone watching the stream and future video watchers. Spoilers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so Detective Pikachu, it was all right.
Yeah,
I think it was.
It gets a pass from me.
It was stupid mostly. I think it just logged into the same. It was like my brother and I just walked out of it. We both agreed like that movie was really stupid. Like there, it was near the end where I was just like I didn't know what the hell I was watching. But I will say that I could already guess I could guess at least one of the twists that they had been building up in the movie. The one being that Ryan Reynolds is basically the kid's dad.
Yep.
And I didn't even need to see the trailer. I didn't even need to see the movie to guess that. The trailer pretty much gave it all away. A talking Pikachu wakes up after a car accident with no memory of who he is except for an address that takes him directly to his owner's son's house. Like,
yeah, that's
like,
suspect.
Yeah, I think that they pretty much gave it. I think they kind of gave it away for me, but the other twist, however, I would have had to see the movie to really guess at it, but basically the whole villain's plan is basically to fuse humans and Pokemon together into one species.
And that's his bad. Why?
Well, not everybody's going to be fully on board with being part of their Pokemon.
That's the issue. Nobody else asked for. He didn't ask anybody for their consent to do so.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
I never seem to understand this crap. There we go. All right. Oh God.
Like he's basically he is a villain in a wheelchair who is basically obsessed with the desire to evolve and transcend, to ascend beyond what is basically a cage. His body, he's basically dying, and is crippled, and yeah, so he basically wants to ascend to God. He wants a new body. And he doesn't, but not just any body. He wants Mewtwo's body, and so he basically transfers his consciousness into it, and then basically while manufacturing a serum that makes Pokemon go berserk, he basically only then can he actually use Mewtwo's psychic powers to basically fuse humans and Pokemon together, and it's a lot like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutagen, where it basically merges you with the last Pokemon you've made contact with.
Right.
But it's not for one, I take issue because it's not an actual merger. It's basically taking the consciousness of human and putting it into the Pokemon body. So it's basically a mind swap, except there's no human body left behind. If it were a true merger, we would have had Pokemorphs. The other issue I have with this plan is that you're basically condemning these people into bodies that they may or may not be comfortable with. They're going to go insane.
I can see how that could be a problem.
Like, it's much like the last unicorn, with the unicorn being turned into a human. She winds up going crazy by the end.
Spoiler.
That way.
But yeah, but that aside, though, I don't know why the villain needed to be a villain about it.
Because Mewtwo would have said no, this is stupid. And especially since he'd be stealing Mewtwo's body.
Right, yeah. That's... Well, well, no, I meant with the part about basically fusing humans with Pokemon. I think there are people, even in the Pokemon universe, there are people on board for that. Like...
Bill, maybe. Okay, so how much like how much cash did I get from that one?
Like all you would have to do is like set up a program and for people to be able to like body surf into that of an empty Pokemon. Like they could even just use like brain dead. They could use effectively Pokemon clones that have no brain function and require require a human mind to pilot it.
You know,
and then at that point, it wouldn't even be legal. It wouldn't be illegal at that point.
You know, I had an idea for that one recently. It kind of meshes in with various other plots for a very old and kind of borrowed Pokemorph, like old story series idea I was conjuring in my head. Like, all I can say is that the idea for that, how that fits, is that there would have been a female Lucario that would wake up and realize something is wrong, it does not feel right, and the person who did the transfer would tell him that that's because your mind is of someone's daughter, who both of you had become basically, the Lucario's body had pretty much become brain dead, while the human daughter's body had been pretty much to the point where it would have died if nothing had been done. And there would have been a lot more drama around it. It's a very old idea. It would have needed a lot of...
It sounds alright, though I will say that I find the furry fandom's obsession with Arcanine, Lucario, Lycanroc, and like, I find that really boring. Like, honestly, I find those three species in particular boring because every furry because everybody who's a furry has pretty much already like has pretty much overused those three Pokemon specifically to the point where it's like I don't really want this. I really am just tired of seeing these three being subject for TF. I want to see other species. Like there are like 900 species now, and you're going with those three. It's the same thing with donkeys. I don't understand this obsession with donkey TF.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, it's cool if that's their thing, but I don't know.
It's just like, okay, barring my prejudice for farm animals aside, I will say that I don't know. It's like donkeys are pretty overused in the fandom as. Oh, by the way, I'm good now. I'm in the game. Like I'm on my Afro Sergeant, so you can join up on me.
Okay, I'll be right with you. I just spent some skill points on my Seeker Mine to get more explosive, or the explosive mod. I'm just checking the vendor to see if there's anything good to buy, and just gonna. I'm checking for what?
Basically, more kaboomskis, basically.
More kaboomskis. Did I not read that?
So I told Wrath earlier, like, I found on the Blueprint lady who sells them, I picked up a Tactical 1911, and I spent the majority of what was left of my carbon fiber throwing at that project and saying, give me that. Because it had more damage than any other pistol in my kit.
It is mine, give it.
Basically, yes.
Well, I just... Wait, did I? Wait, do I have two of these, or is this something else?
it is something else.
Okay, I apparently bought armor that I then found out I had a crate for that just gave me the exact same thing, exact same points, except the attributes for headshot damage is better with the one I just... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind, the one I'm wearing is better. Never mind, I'm good.
So anyway,
I'm fine.
closing thoughts on that Pokemon on the Detective Pikachu movie and the whole plot with mass Pokemon TF.
Well, my closing thoughts as on the movie as a whole is, yeah, they could have done better with the human stuff. Although I'll admit it wasn't as bad as I was hearing it was going to be. I think the one who did the reporter came out a little bit strong, especially overplaying, being a bit too hammy with her investigative comedic or prowess in between Tim's kind of dilemma with dealing with the fact his dad is probably dead somewhere and no resolution was resolved before the movie continued on. But other than that, I think the majority of me liking this movie is mainly because we got a world with Pokemon that felt pretty cool. That the CGI wasn't too bad, the designs were pretty great. There should have just been a lot more Eevee. I barely got my Eevee out of it.
I think I'm going to say that I think Eevee is a bit overused too.
You can say
like
that all
ever
you
since
want, and I will respect that, but Eevee forever.
Okay, all right. I'm more of a Pikachu person. Pikachu personally, but honestly, between those two, I would rather just pick a third option and just stick with Meowth and Persian. Largely because those kind of became the Pokemon that identified me after Mystery Dungeon.
Gotcha.
Okay,
but I will say there was, other than the acting could have been a little bit better and the plot could have been was okay, but yeah, they were either obscured or saw it coming. There is one personal gripe I do have with the father and son plot. I feel like I don't care how long it's been that they've been separated since Tim decided to become very distant with his father. There should have been some acknowledgement from Tim that the Pikachu sounded familiar to him. How could he not recognize that voice sounded like his dad?
Well, but he hasn't. Oh.
But that's my personal gripe, and I feel like maybe they were that so distant that maybe for him he really did forget how his dad used to sound like.
Well, it's been like what, 10 years? Like
I think so. I don't fully remember the time gap for them.
But yeah, some people have a hard you'd be surprised. Like some people just have a hard time remembering people's voices after that long. I will say that here's something that I didn't really get. Like, how is it that, like, one thing is like, how come Ryan Reynolds Pikachu, I'm just gonna call him Reynolds Chew. How come Reynolds Chew is like the only one who actually talks throughout the whole movie? But then there's the point. But then there
when
are points
everybody's
where
merged and you're still only hearing them talk like their Pokemon noises.
Yeah, like why is it?
Yeah, I was surprised. I could have.
That was confusing.
I could have sworn they could have at least done like Reynolds could still hear them in English since he's talking to them, even though they're all Pokemon now. You would think we could still hear them talking normally to each other.
Yeah, like and the other. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense if it were like if we could only hear from their perspective, but yeah, like it's so weird that Ryan's the only one who ever talks about the most. And here's the other thing: is that the other thing that doesn't catch on is why is it during the flashback in the bad guy's room where he's showing off what happened at the accident and Mewtwo sort of intervenes and stuff? Why is it that Ryan Reynolds why we're not hearing Ryan Reynolds' voice in the flashback? Like that should have been a tip off to to the main character. Like how come the Pikachu is talking like a normal Pikachu during that scene, but only now is he has Ryan Reynolds' voice.
I don't know.
That is never actually. That is like never touched upon.
I don't know. By the way, am I joining a group, or you guys joining me?
Go ahead. I'll go ahead and join you since you're the one who doesn't have this, still hasn't completed progress and stuff. So.
Okay, so
oh my God,
you guys to the group.
Holy shit! My clan is dead.
What now?
Sorry. The clan stuff isn't too important anyway, but I'm like the only one active in my clan. Everyone else is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Another agent has joined.
En contraire, oh fox.
Okay.
I will say that, by the way,
wait, am I? Oh, I got. Okay. Wait, I didn't do the supply drop yet. What's? Why is everybody?
So
why are they at the supply drop already?
So once Tyrik's joined up, we'll start doing stuff.
I am 86%.
Okay, well, I'm at a supply drop mission at the moment, so you guys are welcome to join up with me if you like.
I'm joining up on you.
Okay. Because for some reason fire was struck upon, so now I have to make certain these drops.
All right.
aren't...
Well, on to the next movie, King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters.
I've yet to see that.
I don't really want to spoil this one.
I will simply say better than what the critics are giving it, but I will admit that some actions from certain humans are debatably stupid. But
well,
that's not what mattered with me.
I'm not gonna judge them, just the characters, based on their actions, largely because I'm trying to move beyond logic and structure, and am trying to see movies in a different way.
Right.
I have teleported.
Like, people have been so obsessed with plot holes lately that they have kind of lost sight of what makes a movie a movie.
Right.
Like, they're putting so much emphasis on logic and structure instead of characterization, theme, and overall and basically the overall experience of a film. Like with Signs, the point of the Signs is not whether or not they could have just sat out and just let the aliens just die from the atmosphere. It wasn't, because that is not what the movie was about.
Right.
What the movie was about a man who basically lost his wife unfairly and lost his faith to God, only for have an alien invasion come in and basically, through a sheer number of coincidences, came to the conclusion that God must exist.
Something is watching out for them.
Yeah, like that was the whole point of the movie. It wasn't the fact that the aliens were weak to water this whole time, and therefore it makes no sense why they would, because that wasn't what the point of the movie was about.
Right.
I'm
coming over there. I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
I mean, the same thing with the whole thing within Psycho, where nobody ever thinks about calling the police. I mean, Hitchcock's response to that is, isn't that what I said?
No, but I
said
it's Psycho.
Well, it's like they said. Well, people often question why the people just didn't go to police, and Alfred Hitchcock's response to that is because it's boring.
Well, he's not wrong.
I mean, that would end the plot right there and then.
Yeah.
Say for maybe one quick, desperate attack or so from, was it Norman or Bates?
Yes.
Norman Bates.
Okay, so
one last desperate attack
so,
from Norman Bates, but then they easily take him down after that.
All right, so remind me, what are we doing? What are we doing currently?
I think we're hunting the shit.
I'm just hunting the shade tech until we decide whether or not we want to tackle another side mission or a main mission.
Well,
because I wasn't certain if we were done talking about King of the Monsters.
Because oh right, King of the right, King of the Monsters. I was gonna say that I think I prefer the original. Honestly, I think I really prefer the original. I am not largely because we had in King of the Monsters originally had like a bunch of movies came out as like introducing each of these monsters that were showing up before we finally, along with character development for Godzilla, to where Godzilla could be considered somewhat heroic. Like here the plot is they're just dropping all these monsters with like no real regard to the reviewers with no real regard for the viewers. Like you're just expected to sort of know who these monsters are. So it's clearly geared towards the hardcore fans who know this stuff already going in. And that's kind of my problem. Is like the plot is moving too quickly. We don't like Mothra. Like suddenly Godzilla is King of the Monsters was the point where Godzilla was officially an anti-hero, but the original just had so many more movies to really get to that point. Whereas this movie you only have like 2 or 3 movies to establish this. It's a little rushed, is what I think is what I'm.
That's
if
fine.
I had said that like the 4th or 5th time.
No, that's cool. That's cool. No,
Um,
I can agree with that. I felt like they could have taken a little bit more time, especially with the battles. Like I was content enough to where I couldn't feel like I could complain that much, like certain bits here and there. I would say I could have.
I thought the movie was. Yeah.
I would say the movie could have used a lot more attention on the monsters, because when they do, it's awesome. But I do agree that sometimes they don't put enough attention and then focus too much back on the human characters during these particular battles.
Well, okay, you cannot get rid of the human element.
Which that's not the problem I have with it. It's just they could have balanced that just a little bit better, is all I would say there.
Yeah.
Okay,
one thing I will say, what the heck is up with these mannequins in the middle of the streets? What are they doing here?
For this,
Is there a madman just desperately lonely that they're...
yes.
Either that, or it's just hyenas or whatever, decoys to throw us off our guard or something.
I can't. Well, one thing I will say is that I have a like everyone is like making out Godzilla to be heroic and like this protector and stuff, and it's like, no, he is not a protector. Please stop throwing in your father issues into this. Maybe Godzilla is just here to be a dick. You know, has that ever occurred to anybody that maybe Godzilla just wants to destroy stuff because he can, with no real regards for humans?
Sure, it's... Ah, God! Ah! No,
Like,
no.
You know, I mean, yes. Yes. Metaphorically, sure. He basically is sort of a representation of our of atomic testing and stuff. But you know, the character himself doesn't actually go on preaching this. Like, this is a lot of what that is just basically subtle. It's just basically subtext. So I take the issue of everyone painting Godzilla as heroic when he has literally done nothing in the movie that shows him being heroic. Like, at all. Like, Gamera is... I've been watching Gamera movies, and, you know, Gamera is an actual hero. Like...
Yeah, which I was saddened that I was wrong that he would be in the movie too, unfortunately. I didn't realize there was different companies or so.
Yeah. Gamera is owned by different studios.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gamera is the
Friends to
studios.
children.
convinced. The studio who is in charge of Gamera has to be convinced that there is a market for Gamera first before they can decide to make movies out here for us.
Right.
But I really hope that they do, because Gamera is actually a monster that I could actually follow behind, and that he's actually likable. And that his actions, when they're not morally ambiguous, are actually being actually a good guy. Like him basically like going to a volcano and basically absorbing the fire to save the humans.
Chinese.
Like, I mean, they see it as him just trying to gather energy, but like to me, that is generally, considering that there were children in that area. That sounds to me like he was just being heroic.
So, anyone want to do the bureau headquarters?
I guess so. Looks like we had another Shade Tech cache available.
Did you get the Shade Tech? The question I have is, were you able to get the Shade Tech mission? Let me start. Were you able to get the? Sorry. Wait, no. Let me word that again. Did you manage to get all the Shade Tech in the Federal Triangle, or East Mall, downtown, wherever you were going for? Is it cleaned out?
I believe so. I mean, there's apparently one Shade Tech near the Shade Tech mission we're next to by the Bureau, and then there's only one other by an old main mission.
Let's go ahead. So there's still Shade Tech to be gathered in the Federal Triangle, yeah? You want to if you want to go
yeah,
go ahead.
There's so a few kind of spread out though.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do the Bureau mission while we're here.
Yeah.
Since that gives us 5, but I'll be right back. You guys go on ahead of me. I need to be right back.
Alrighty.
Alright. He's probably doing foodie things.
Plus, there should be one Shade Tech, I think, right in here. Well, that's a gun.
Found it.
You found it? Right there?
Aye.
There it is. Yay! We merge.
That's a gun. Oh no, that's a gun.
Okay, before we move on, let me check all the stuff I just acquired. See if it's anything better.
This is a shiny. This is a shiny.
Have I picked up any better shotguns? No, I have not. Okay. Let's see. So then, what about this? That is better in damage, better in accuracy, just less mags. That's because that's a marksman rifle. Better accuracy, but does reduce my RPM. Mags.
Oh,
Yeah.
Help.
Oh god, okay. Where'd you go? There'd you...
Oh, poo. No. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
I'm right here. Oh, hello there! Okay.
That was brisk. That was bracing.
Very.
Okay. I think there's somebody else in the area who wants to say hi. Yes, there he is.
Okay. Coming back. Just grabbing a few items. Where is this? Where is this fool?
He did.
Oh, he all dead? Okay.
Yep, he did. Shot him in the face.
Gotcha. Grabby. Smashy, smashy.
Let's see. No crunching of bone. I like this plan.
I see a lot of things. I can't tell if this is locked. Yes, yes it is. Come on, come on, come on! What the fuck? Wait, is it on the other side?
Probably.
Open! Says me! There you go. Loot.
What is this loot? Loot?
Well, it's... Every time we keep getting looted, you sound like you guys are getting different items than I am, so I can't unfortunately tell you.
Always how it is. What'd you pick up?
Well, I think I picked up a side pack. So what did I get from... a Maldril holster.
Holsters. Okay.
Okay, so this will give... So my current one just gives me critical hit. This one's health on kill. Will give me weapon damage. Better one. Better. Greater, better. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can... Ah, I see. Okay, so my cluster seeker mine splits in... wow, the explosive seeker mine can be deployed to track down hostiles. And cooldowns faster. Damage is better. Okay, I'm gonna play with this one for a while.
Phrasing. Anyway.
Quiet, you.
Never.
Okay, where'd you just run off to? Are you down? You're down there.
Yes, I jumped off the side.
Aha! I survive, and I grab loot.
Yes, you did.
Killing time,
right.
something.
Ceramic.
Okay. So
the mission starts here.
Mission starts here, even though I thought we were already inside.
Detected.
No,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Loot? Oh, yes.
Boot to the face.
High velocity ammo. Okay. This could be useful. And ammo.
Ooh,
Restock.
gimme. Is this a... Nope, that's a nothing. Ah, the light! It burns!
Yes. It burns my skeevily spooch. Oh god. More light.
Ah. Okay.
I have
am...
plan for these. It
You what?
involves... I have plan.
I will let you do your plan before I do my plan.
Okay. Oh, him I don't like. I missed.
Then I will
I
toss
missed.
my plan in. And boom! Ooh, this is nice music. Come out for the... Oh, great. There's more of you. Okay,
They're
how
always
about...
more.
How about another grenade for my troubles? Ah, it's too far.
Mr. Pillman.
Stop.
No, go away.
Damn it. Loading.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
What's happening?
Oh,
We have
hell.
started the mission.
Already?
Yep.
Well, I mean, I knew you did, but like,
Ooh, I leveled up. Oh,
Trying to
this
look
was a
for you
bad
guys.
spot. This was a bad spot. Sorry.
Bad touch. Bad spots.
We're basically around the building is where it's got started. Stop moving!
wait, I can see you guys, but
You just Why are you running away? Oh, you got
I
him.
don't know these things. Yeah. He took the trio to the back.
Okay. Okay.
Ouch.
Is it? How did I go around?
Ouch. Ouch.
Ah, that's how you guys got in.
Yes, we went through the basement door.
Come on. Don't you dare fucking do that again, you dick shits. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. You're back.
Time for a booster.
Ow.
Yay. Yay.
Grenadiers can suck a dick.
There you go. Here's a repair drone for you.
Oh, thank you. My armor thanks you. Well, my lack of armor thanks you, but yeah. More on the other side. A couple of very unhappy people, too.
There we go. Woo!
The drone died.
How about a grenade for your troubles, my people?
How about a seeker mine?
Why are you not dead yet?
Speaking of a Pikachu, by the way, the hardwired set is a set that I actually wanted to do a TF for, because it makes me think, because Pikachu, you know,
The
and it's electric
hardwire?
themed. So, hardwired
Oh,
set.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Enlighten me. I'm not quite aware what.
Basically, hardwired is a skill weapon DPS 6-piece that basically electrifies 3 of your abilities, and electrifies enemies.
Oh, God.
It basically stun locks them.
I'm going in.
He's going in.
Oh, and now they come from the top again. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Why won't you die? No, stop hugging the. Let go of the wall, game. Thank you.
One more fire. Ooh, yes. One more till I get blueprint.
Okay, there's a hyena above me.
Oh my.
He's up in the on the scaffold,
I see him.
and now he's down.
I don't know what that one was thinking of, but it's gone.
I see a honeybee that's just stalking me. This frightens me for some reason. Why did I ever do to him?
Well, ooh.
There are literally these bees in Tuscany that are like 2 inches long, and if they sting you, you will die before you get to the hospital.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What bees are these?
These are regular ass bees in Tuscany. I don't know what species they are, but if they sting you, these motherfuckers are so venomous. Or no, I forget. I don't know the
hyena
proper
key.
term.
Are you sure they're not African bees?
Yeah, this is in Italy. And they sting you because of the amount of toxin they throw into you. These, like I said, these bastards are like friggin'.
So what you're saying is have an antidote. There probably is an antidote. You're just going to need to have it on hand.
Yeah, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to even get to a hospital because it's frickin' rural Italy. And good luck.
There are worse ways to die.
Yeah, anaphylactic shock is not fun though.
That
Tabby.
sounds like it would not. Sorry, guys. I'm checking out some shit I got from a hyena case up here.
Hyena case?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, there's a hyena case up there?
Yeah, I had it.
Outcast
I
keys
apparently had a
there.
key for it, so I was able to open it up. Got me a.
Oh, well, thanks for letting us know
Oh.
about it now.
Where?
I
Where?
had set,
Oh.
but I had said it. Nobody heard me then.
Oh. Only a Model 700. Really? Really? Oh, this is better than my other Model 700. Okay, then.
I keep forgetting that if I let one of these guys go, it's basically a little dog following me around until it finds a target. Which is interesting.
It is kind of cute, yes.
So I think while I am gonna, now I don't really need like another. I don't think I need like another skill build set loadout for this guy. So I think I'm gonna. I think just to abuse myself, I'm probably gonna go for a assault rifle DPS loadout.
Okay. It's a bad idea.
Stuffed animal. I picked up a stuffed animal.
Yes, that's a trinket.
Oh.
You can actually sell
Woo!
those.
Come on.
Tabby
Down
fall.
we go.
Tabby go thud. And land on his feet like actual cat. Alright. I think we're going to be in for some CQB, so this calls for, naturally, boom.
System unresponsive.
Looks like you're gonna need to restore power to get into that lab. There has to be some kind of backup power supply. See what you can find.
Oh, right, I remember this.
Oh, okay. We need to get in there, but we can't without power.
We found the power!
Power obtained. Now vent the laboratory. Oh, that doesn't work. Well, that just did it. But I can't do it from back here. Okay, fine.
Oh, you have to do it as a computer.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see.
Local power restored.
Okay, keep your gun pointed on the door.
Which door?
Have you? The one that's supposed to be opening.
To the left.
That door. There are very angry people coming.
Oh, I saw that. Come on. Bring it out here. I will destroy it.
I will destroy you.
And you! And you! And you!
All of you!
Oh crap, no, not there. Not there. Gotcha. I suddenly feel like we're in Doom for some reason.
Okay. Prepare for heavies. You see?
Ah, I see.
Nice shot with the flame there.
He burned.
Time for a boomy.
Time for oxidizing.
Time for a booster!
Okay, I'm in dead.
Oh, God.
Wait,
I'm good.
where's Tabby?
I had to make a roll.
We have an RC drone.
Nay! Okay, that didn't kill. Oh god!
Tanker's down.
Yeah, we set up the RC. Are you sure? Oh.
Die.
One RC down.
Okay.
We are clear.
All this for cash.
Yes.
One more Shade Tech cache accounted for.
Yep.
Bring it on back to base.
And blueprint
And a
for Mended
mag.
Marksman mag.
And unfortunately, a dead doggo.
3 dead doggos. And a
And
crow.
one- yeah. Fuck the crow. Good movie, but fuck the crow.
Yeah, somewhere out there, a crow furry cries.
Damn it, I forget what that violin song sounds like. Like an epic sad violin song. I forget what it is.
From Schindler's List?
No, it's like it was. I think it was something that came from like a Korean or a Thai series, but then it got used in a lot of memes or videos. Like, I can't remember it. I'm
Not
sorry.
exactly. Not very specific, is it?
I mean, I used to know what it sounded like, but I haven't heard it in such a long time. Oh God, I didn't realize this.
It's bright, yes. Oh, yes, that. I see what you mean.
See what?
We have
people.
guards. I toss that. You all die now.
Oh, oops. I just warped out.
Well, more experience for us.
Yoink.
Well, you guys are behind me, I think, so that probably works out.
Yeah.
Where's that last one?
And
I see it. You got it.
And those fish sticks are probably done.
Oh god.
Yeah, they're done. They're way done. A bit over. They might be overdone,
There.
actually.
Fish sticks and custard, just like the doctor ordered.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
We saw her, yes. Then her
And it's-
exploded. It.
Yes, she did.
All right. No, I'm a. All right.
Okay.
That's
Now
right,
we are
I
good.
love the shade tech. Yes. So, while I'm loading, I'll go grab some water, because I need it. I'll be back in about 5 seconds.
No prob. I am
Okay.
gonna go ahead and head
Hey,
to
Tabby,
the...
did you finish this this one side shade mission in the corner here of downtown East?
Hold on a sec. Finding the classified assignments. Explore the map in order to find entrances. Hidden classified assignments. You will be able to fast travel and make these assignments. Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry, repeat that again?
Oh, what was I gonna say?
Have I found something in the east something?
Did you ever finish? Did you ever finish? There was another shade mission besides that one on my map.
And back.
Did you ever finish that one, or?
I don't know. I did do a shade mission before we all finally teamed up. Maybe that's the one
Yeah,
you're
okay,
thinking of.
Yeah, that's the okay. I still need that one,
Okay.
but I can't access it from your map.
Okay. Well, we can always switch over to your side if you need help.
Well, hold it.
Hold the phone.
Holding
Stop the
phones.
presses.
Stopping presses.
Cool those
Over
grills.
there.
Photo mode. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Classified assignments are special missions available to Year 1 pass holders that tell stories about Washington, D.C. before and during the outbreak. Complete these missions to collect unique rewards. There are any entrances to these missions, investigate what happened within. Classified can only entered once a week. Look for this area on the map to start your search and uncover the secret stories. Okay, so I don't care about photo mode. Shut up.
I'm sorry, Tabby doesn't not like having his photo taken. Please try again later. When there's more fur involved.